been on our YouTube?
Yeah.
We got a gazillion comments
Yep. I
of that
seen
last
it.
video we we put out.
I seen it. Some cat named Blink. What was it? 1979 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. 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 I
You know,
seen it.
saying that uh how you gonna say Reggie? I said, dude, Reggie wasn't around when the Quad Studio thing happened. Then I don't
Nah.
know if you seen last night, the dude was like, oh, uh, 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 what do you say? I did 25 years of research. I said, man, who are you?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
looked at his picture. I said, I looked at his picture. I looked at
Yeah.
his picture. I said, first of all, you don't even look like you from my culture. And he was like, oh, you try to play the race. I like, nah, I
Nah.
ain't playing the race card. What
About
I'm
the
saying
race.
is, how you gonna just say you did 25 years of research, but you not saying anything about what we're saying about Majesty. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody talking about him.
Nope.
Ain't nobody talking about Ed Lover. Ain't
Nope.
nobody talking about Greg Nice. Everybody's using these biased sources to
Absolutely.
validate what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And there's another cat on there, the one that set it off, named Wolf something.
I seen
You know, I
that
don't know if you
too at the
see,
top.
yeah, he's the one that was, setting it off,
Yeah,
with the negative
that was the one
comments.
that said take this down right now. Nigga,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah.
are you?
That's the one. Yeah, that's what I told him. I told
Yeah,
him, like, man, who are you?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody. You just. And I called him. I said, I don't know if you seen the last comment. I said, y'all just mad. Y'all just so much of a stand
That's it.
that y'all can't see that y'all Lord and Savior Tupac was full of shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And talking about Stretch and Biggie setting them up.
That's it.
Y'all just can't see that he was full of shit. It don't make
That's it.
no sense.
That's that's most of it.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I said, you know, when the dog pound came through and Snoop, kicked down the building or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And even with Pac, I started it off with Pac. I said when Pac was saying all he said to Jay-Z, that nigga ain't say a peep.
Nah,
That nigga,
we
it
never heard
wasn't no,
no
yeah,
verses.
it
Yeah,
wasn't no
yeah.
response back from Pac or none of that. So
I,
you
I,
gotta
I
get,
was
go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
No,
Nah. When you say that, I was about to get real personal. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know the story of you and the other side of your people
that
that was actually there.
that's exactly where I had to get to. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
So
saying? The
yeah,
people in the comments, see, y'all don't know
yeah,
that for our
yeah,
fly gap, people connected that was actually
yeah,
there in
yeah.
Central
That
Park, right next to Nas.
that
And
that's what I had to
probably
get
wouldn't
to.
have. Tupac probably would have not been here.
Even before
You know,
what happened. That's what I was trying to get to. But I don't think people think that I'm believable for some reason. I don't know why. When the connections is there, and let me say this: I don't live off of those connections. I don't
yeah,
I
you ain't
don't
never say nothing about.
yeah,
I didn't find that out here till later on. I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
You know of anybody. I ain't never live off of, what I'm saying, who my family is, or I don't go off
nah,
of that, not one day. I don't walk around telling people, yeah, you know who my family
mm,
is or whatever. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
nope,
So, you know, that's where it got to. Like, I got reliable sources that was actually there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying
right,
this just to be saying this. This is exactly what happened. Everything that was said in Death Row East was the same thing that exactly happened. And I had to end it. I had to end it off with, what I said. I believe, when we was talking about Reggie White and Tupac on the video,
mm,
I had to end it off with E Money Bags.
I I had mentioned that too. I think that was my last comment was the fact that he told E Moneybags that he was going to use that as leverage to sell records. Matt,
Yeah,
he said the same thing.
same
That's what
exact
E
thing.
Moneybags told them. Yeah, there was a video that a guy did years back. If I can ever find it, I put it out there. But I remember seeing it talking about some of the same things of what this Diddy thing's talking about, doing some
Yeah,
questionable shit.
yeah. So yeah.
Now I don't,
So that,
I'm not saying that it's true, but what I'm saying is it was out there. Somebody put the video out there talking about, the
yeah,
sacrificing and
all
all that crazy,
of that. Yep,
crazy, yeah.
yep.
You know,
So here
Quincy,
recently,
the Quincy Jones situation, and
yeah,
all that. Yeah,
yeah.